Critic, and welcome. We are getting closer to the very end of this rapid-fire 2025 NFL preview, and we're talking about the Tennessee Titans, the team that got the number one pick and probably have one of the biggest number one questions. Is Cam Ward good? So Tennessee, years ago, I have family that was are big Tennessee supporters, mainly the Volunteers, not so much the Titans. But you know, team by association, you root for the Titans just like I root for the Bucks because I live in Tampa. So that's what happens. But Tennessee, it feels so long ago. You guys had Derrick Henry. That was 2 years ago. Yeah, but it feels like it's been 20 years. Like, I kind of still feel like lost the way you guys feel it when Eddie George left and McNair went to Baltimore. And Vince Young, well, enough said about Vince Young. You know, it's kind of a sore situation. But here you guys are, coaching, new players. Why do I feel lukewarm with you guys? But hey, enough said. Titan fans, these are the three games I think you guys need to pay attention to. Week 9 versus the Chargers. If Tennessee wants to make any sense of a noise this year, I'm not talking about playoff. I'm talking about just competitive nature, and maybe even trying to get above 500 might be the goal this year, and that might be a win. But if you want to make some noise, it's always good to trip over the clearly superior team who think they are superior than you. Hosting the Chargers, the team that quite frankly is trying to say that we're good, we're good. They're still in denial. They are coping and seething. That's the story of the Chargers, they're saying. But Tennessee, if you want to make some noise, a Week 9 matchup versus the Chargers is a good statement. Plus, it gives confidence to Cam Ward in his rookie campaign. Plus, it's always kind of fun to make fun of the Chargers. They're kind of like the AFC Dallas Cowboys. You poke fun of them and going, loser! But that's being mean. Then Week 15 at San Francisco. Yes, I know it's a non-conference game, but I'm more talking about competitive nature for the Titans. The 49ers by Week 15 will be trying to compete in their own division with the Rams, Seattle, and Arizona. Depends on how the season shifts. And if you want to say, regardless of where the season's going for Tennessee, whether the season's already lost, you're not going to make the playoffs, or there is some sense of hope of making a playoff spot as the 6th or 7th seed, you got to beat a superior team that's looking at Super Bowl aspiration. Let's be real. The Niners have higher expectations than you do. So how much fun would it be to go to San Francisco and beat them? I mean, why not? Why not? But that depends on how the season goes. But if you guys are up to the task, why not? Because then you're at home against Kansas City. And I'm going to say it right now. Kansas City will be trying to iron grip itself as the number one seed again, with potentially Buffalo, Baltimore, and Cincinnati knocking on the door, waiting for them to stumble. So the best thing you can do is be very generous for the holiday season and trip the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 16 to give the Buffalo Bills, Ravens, and Bengals, and who knows what other AFC surprise team, a chance at taking the number one seed away from the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be a great Christmas. Or you cannot, but if you still have that competitive nature, Week 16, hosting the Chiefs, it's a good statement. Highest point, and I mean I'm going high, 10-win season. Yes, that's right, I said it. Why? Because I feel like the AFC South is not that strong, and I believe Tennessee is good enough to get at least 6 wins. You get 6 wins from your own division, the Jags, the Texans, and the Colts twice. Getting 4 more wins somewhere else is makeable. You have 11 games to get 4 wins. I think that's makeable. That's why I say 10-7. But like I said, I was probably high. Lowest point. Typical rookie season, 6-11. Maybe 7-10. But a double-digit losing season, yes. Yes, you got Cam Ward. That's great. You got a quarterback, and hopefully he produces well enough to say we can at least rest assured that next year's draft we don't have to pull a Jimmy Clausen and get someone else. So I'm going to say for Tennessee, go for the mid. Don't get too high. But if a 10-loss season is in your future, just accept it. It happens to us all. We all cannot get a Jaden Daniels. And remember, Troy Aikman, 3-time Super Bowl champion of the Dallas Cowboys, Troy Aikman, went 1-15 his first year. So at least you can say there's a maybe in the future, maybe. MVP, I'm putting a lot of it on Cam Ward. I think the rookie number 1 overall pick has to be the MVP. He has to be the face. Not only is he the quarterback, but he's the number 1 pick. He has all that pressure on him. And with his transition from Washington State to Miami to be a Heisman Trophy candidate to here, that seems warranted. So my MVP, it depends on the season success of the Titans, dictate based on the quarterback play. My verdict for the Titans, you're going to the draft, guys. Not even barely miss the playoffs. I'm talking about you guys could potentially be done by week 12, week 13. This season might just be too tough for Cam Ward and the Titans as a whole to do anything this year. So enjoy that 12th overall pick. Maybe get a top 10 pick. Depends how the season goes. But this should be an improvement for Cam Ward moving forward. That's what I will say for you guys. And that is the Tennessee Titans. Now we're going to go to other teams that may have higher aspiration. Let's go to Duval and talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars 2025 season. Preview, mind you. So until next time, I'm Cortez, and I'm a critic. Thank you so very much for watching.